In this video, I will show you how to install MongoDB on Ubuntu 22.04. You can refer this video to install on any of the Ubuntu OS with minimal change. I have also written all the steps here and will copy paste in the terminal to execute it quickly. Also, I'm going to share all these steps into the description section. So let's start. First, update and upgrade your packages if there are any to avoid any sort of issue. Okay, so everything is going good. Now here are the steps I have already written. We'll go through this one by one. First, we are going to import mongodb public GPG key. So this is the command to do so. Okay, don't worry about this apt key. This needs to be fixed for sure, but as we are using Ubuntu 22.04, MongoDB is not officially supported on Ubuntu 22.04. So, and also apt key is deprecated, so you are seeing this issue. For now, let's ignore this. Okay. After this, you have to basically create the list file using the command for whatever Ubuntu version you are using. So in my case, in 22.04, the Ubuntu code name is jammy, but don't worry about it. Here in the command, we are not using the jammy, we are using focal. Focal is for Ubuntu 20.04. We'll see this will work on Ubuntu 22.04 as well. But if you are going to use jammy here, you may encounter issue and may not be able to install MongoDB on Ubuntu 22.04. So let's go with focal only. Focal is for Ubuntu 20.04. But we are going to use this here. Now, once this is done, you have to reload the local package database, and you can just use sudo apt-get. The next step is to install mongodb-org. This is how we are going to install the MongoDB. Okay, so when you see these kind of issues like libssl, then what you have to do, you have to basically install this lib. This should work now. Okay, now this is installed, libssl is installed. The next step is to again try to install MongoDB. Paste it here, enter. MongoDB is getting installed. It will take a minute or so. In the mean, let's understand the next step. Once the MongoDB is installed, we will try to check the MongoDB version. We will try to start and enable MongoDB, and then we'll try to check the service status of it. Then also we'll try to enable the start MongoDB on the boot. So whenever you boot your system, the MongoDB will be automatically started. And then we'll connect to the mongodb cell as well, just to test whether this is working or not. So let's try to understand if the MongoDB is installed and the version of the MongoDB. Okay, so MongoDB seems to be installed. Now, because we did not get any error as well, let's check the MongoDB version. So we have MongoDB version 6.0.1. You can see it here. The next step is to start and enable MongoDB. Just to do it, just to show you. Okay, now confirm for service status for MongoDB. Okay, when you see the MongoDB services, it's active and running. Let's try to enable to start MongoDB on boot. This is done. Now let's connect to mongodb shell just to test if we are successfully able to connect or not, and then based upon that we'll try to understand if everything went fine or not. To check the db version, you can also try to use db.version like this, db.version. Okay, so you have successfully installed and tested MongoDB 6.0.1 on Ubuntu 22.04, that is Jammy codename. Thank you.